Hello, all are back.
Yes, Shikant, we are here.
Yeah, yes, I'm back.
Okay, Vikas. Okay, fine.
Let
I'll
me
start.
let me call. Yeah.
Okay, fine. So I'll start it. So same concurrent employment now. Sorry, sorry, not concurrent. Contingent worker. Okay, contingent worker. Okay, so contingent worker here again the same steps whichever we followed in global assignment. So the first step will be employee central settings. So in employee central settings, we have this option called contingent worker. So what is this contingent worker is contractors. So contingent workers. So these people are contractors in the organization. Their payroll will not run in the present company. The present company. So in this case, uh, they will not have the compensation information. Instead of that, they will have the work order. Work order information. And the fields for them also, it's different. For example, personal information, okay, and all other information related portlets are different from regular employees. Okay, so what data will be in work order information means say that they are from coming from one consultancy, say that Kelly Services. So from Kelly Services, they are working in TCS for a 6 months contract, or maybe in US, right, the contract will be like 6 months, 1 year, and tenure. So in that case, only this information will be there, like per hour rate or per monthly rate for them, and they will pay to the company to company. From that company, they will pay to some other services based company. So we have deployed this guy into this particular company. Okay, so this information will be part of work order information because employee individually will not have the compensation information because the payroll is not running in the present company. Okay, this is about contingent worker. Okay, so they will have again separate permissions, not like regular employees. They will not be part of regular employees permissions. Regular employees permissions because regular employee fields are different, contingent worker fields are different. If regular employees, their first name is mandatory, last name is mandatory, it's not the same fields will be applicable for contingent worker. There might be different fields. So in this case, first name might be mandatory, last name can be non-mandatory. Okay. So compensation information completely not there when compared to regular employees and contingent workers. Okay, we'll see now how to configure these all things. Okay, so the first place is here, employee central contingent worker. You have to enable here. And the event reason comes two event reasons. Yes, CWK and ECWK. Okay, it means start contingent worker and contingent worker. Okay, so again, second place, go to event reasons, CWK. Okay, start, sorry. Okay, 1 minute, it got expired, I think. Mm, okay, just give me 1 minute. So start the CWK and employee central settings. So after that, coming to the second one is event reasons. The steps are same. whatever you saw for global assignment, right? It will be similar steps only. The first one I enable here, contingent workers. Once you enable, there will be two event reasons which we need to CWK. Okay, so start contingent worker. It means he's a contractor employee, started his assignment, I mean work in a new company. Now end contingent, it means he's terminating, he is in termination status. So termination employee status will be terminated. It means he's ending the contract, 6 months contract. Okay. And when it comes to the hiring, it will be like contingent and add contingent worker. So this is the add contingent worker. This is the place where we hire contingent workers. It will be the same screen when you see for add new employee, permanent employees, same screen, but only difference is this work order information. So as I said here, instead of compensation information, they will have work order information. Okay. So here also the fields might differ. Maybe here last name, permanent employees, it might be mandatory, but for contingent worker, there might be chances it will not be the similar fields what permanent employee has. So to change that particular fields, because they will have some set of fields only, it will not be like overall like regular employees. For example, if you see uh, personal info, so here you will have a different section in personal info. This is for regular employees. This all fields is for regular employees. Okay, and it shows personal info here, but here it shows for contingent worker. Okay, so these fields are different. Okay, so here if you observe, maybe last name is mandatory. Okay, uh, if you see the permanent employees, so they have some other fields like suffix. Okay, we don't know whether the same field will be available for these people. So suffix is no here. Okay, that might be the difference. So there will be a lot of difference like this. So the fields which we control for contingent worker is this place. The fields which we control for regular employees is this one. Okay, this one. Okay, so that way the difference will be there. Now coming to this one, so end contingent worker for termination employees, start contingent worker. Say that you want to hire a contingent worker effective from 15th of March. So for which company? Best run USA. USA. So I'll go 10,000. Start CWK will come because we are hiring a contingent worker. It will not come hire new position like this because this is not a regular employee hiring. Okay, so I'll say that test, or I'll say that contingent worker. Worker. Okay, so these all things. There's a name, contingent worker. Continue. Okay, okay. Maybe I use it for some different student. So contingent test worker. Okay, continue. So after we fill these details, again, it will be same as it is what we do for a regular employee, right? It will ask contact information, all these details, and we can click on continue. If some fields are mandatory, you fill up. Otherwise, it's okay. No need to fill. Okay, this business unit, all these things. We will also take something. Uh, let's see. Okay, continue. So only from here it will change. See, these all are like regular employee only. I'm not. That's the reason I'm not explaining you in detail. So this is like how we hire a regular employee. It will be the same 15th March. Okay. So from here, I'll tell you work order information. So this work order information, okay, this work order information will give some additional any additional data related to contingent worker. This work order information is configured in configure object definition. Okay, configure object definition. So here, okay. So here, whatever the fields you are seeing here, okay, up to here is all managed business configuration only. Okay. So, but whenever you see this work order information, this will be related to this particular data. Okay. So effective start date, vendor, work order, owner ID. So all this information comes from here. Okay, let's take up to here. So all these details are coming from this object. See, work order name, this one. Work order ID is this one. Uh, worker type also it will come here. Worker type. Okay, maybe this one is not enabled, I think. Worker type. Editable, active, cascade no, required no. Or maybe we don't have permission. Okay, so work order type. So this is worker type. Okay, required no, editable, active, label, no selection. 1 minute, it should be there then. Worker type.
ये बेचारे रहेगा ले
Okay, so fine. I'll check it out. Maybe the permission issue, I think. So whatever the fields you're seeing here in work order, this is relevant to this configure object definition in the backend. So everything will be there, like billing rate, billing amount, all these details, billing amount, billing rate, all these details will be there. And these fields customization, you have to do it from configure object definition only.
अच्छा
Okay, configure object definition, object and work order. Remaining all fields similar. So once you enter all the details, I'll say that work order type is Kelly uh, ABAP 001 something ID I have given like that. Okay, and this is work order type and work order owner. I'll give it as contain Tessa Walker, some employee I have given, and here vendor I have given as Kelly Services. So here we can also have the vendors who provide the uh, I mean services to this company. So from there you can pick up one of the vendor and currency. What is the rate billing amount? It's yes, please. No, no, everything we have to create from here only. Vendor. So there is a generic object. So if you come here, uh, again duplicate. So go here, vendor. Okay, this is the vendor name. So you create more, you get it from here. Manage data, manage data. So here you want to create new one. vendor, or you want to see the existing one, you can see from here. Y- Yeah, yeah, Employee Central only. You want to create new one, you create here. This one. Existing one you can see from here. CWC, Kelly Services, Manpower. So here also you can see the same thing. Other modules of success factors or other modules of SAP, you're asking? No, no, it will be within success factors. Other modules. No, no, it will not flow there. That might be a different setup. Yeah, yeah, correct. It can flow. Maybe the same thing they can use it there also, because this is an object, right? So they will use it. But within this employee central, we use this one for this contingent worker purpose. 1 minute. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So here. So from here, yeah, we hire a contingent worker like this, and this setup is completely managed business configuration, and this setup completely is an object. So once you enter all these details, whatever their billing and all details, so uh, once you give all these details, then you can click on submit. Okay. So these details will be carried out with this contingent worker, and whoever this employee, you can see the profile also. He will also will have a badge which is in blue color. See, like this, it will have a badge for a contingent worker. Okay, the employee name is I just kept it like contingent worker test work order, and he will have all the personal info, biographical and all. But here you will not see compensation information for him. Instead of that, he will have a work order. That's it. No, billing rate, it depends on employee, right? I mean, that worker, he might quote more or he might quote less. That depends upon the company to company rate. Okay, you're saying the field type. I think I closed it. 1 minute. Okay. I can't see now. Okay. Mm, we'll go here. Add contingent. Billing rate, I mean, whatever you see here, if it is here, what is this? This is what work order, billing rate. Okay, this one is foundation object again. So if it is a foundation object, it will be here only. It will be here only. Billing. 1 minute. Billing rate, right? Foundation. Okay, so this is called frequency. So frequency means frequency. Okay, so what happens is this frequency is the one where it will decide monthly, yearly, and all. So this particular frequency, whichever we have here in the uh, corporate data model, we are using the same one. This one. Okay, it will have the monthly and all. So here, this is the one. Okay. So in the front end, I have selected monthly, if you remember, for that employee. If you want to create something like bi-weekly, weekly or something, you can create from here. That will affect that. Okay. So, so where I'm okay. So once I hire an employee, yeah, the details shows like this, and all the fields will be filled up for this employee. And how to give the permission for this employee is now, like I told for a global assignment also we give permission, right? So similarly, we will also give permission for contingent workers. We have here in permission group, say you want to bring all the uh, contingent worker into one permission group. By default, here you will get it by standard whenever you enable contingent worker. This one called employment details contingent worker. So once you click on this and uh, click on this lens symbol, 0 is nothing, and this one is yes. It means if you click on 1, it means contingent worker. So you will have 10 contingent workers here. If you click on 0, it means it is permanent employees also. If you want, then it comes 0. If you want only contingent worker, then you have to checkbox the only one button. Then 10 are there, contingent worker. You want to see what all were the 10 people. So this is the one which we hired just now. And this is earlier, maybe for previous students, I did it. And you can see some other contingent workers also, Samuel Keys. So they are also existing here. Samuel Keys. See here, it shows like this for these employees. See, contingent worker. Okay. So with this permission group, we can pull all the contingent workers into this and give only the permissions which are related to the contingent worker fields, not to the regular employee fields. Okay. So clear. And same automatically whenever this we have hired employee, this contingent worker, there will be an end date here for employee. So work order end date. By this date, automatically this employee contract will get ended. If they want to renew, they can extend the date here by that particular manager who is responsible for this employee. If they don't want to continue, automatically he will get terminated from the system. This manager. No, see, if there is no gap, is continuing like that, then we can extend it. This manager can extend that one. If he, yeah, because we don't know whether this time he came from Kelly Services, but next time we don't know whether he will come from Kelly Services or some, uh, uh, yeah, something like that. I think manpower consultancy. Yeah, we can't. Again, we have to do. Okay, because here we don't know whether he will be assigned to the same position or different position. Okay, so based on this position also it will matter. Okay, yeah, that's it from my end regarding contingent worker and global assignment. Okay, steps all remain same. All everything like we will enable in employee central settings, both global and contingent worker. And for this one also, we will have different fields for contractors and permanent employees that we do it from here. And event reasons, we follow two event reasons. One is end contingent worker and another one is start contingent worker. And the employee who is end or this, you can see that information from here. Start contingent worker and contingent worker related information. So automatically when the date comes, it shows end contingent worker here. Similarly, for global assignment also, you are seeing start global assignment and global assignment. Okay, so all like this. So this guy will have a different badge which is called contingent worker. That particular people will have two assignments. One is home assignment, host assignment. Okay, yeah, that's it.
Uh, can we make arrangement like one person is a regular person in home or home in his base location, but suppose I'm going to deputation on a global assignment, and can we make him as a contingent worker over there?
So if he's there in the same place and he's assigning some other task for a thing, then it will be called as concurrent employment.
Okay.
I mean, you're saying, can he be in some other place working in different assignment? Then how
I'm saying
he?
that that Sweden guy was working as a regular employee in Sweden, but
Hmm.
when an Australia assignment happens, I want to work him as a contingent worker. So is it possible?
No, no. How is it possible? Because see, TCS India is there. Sorry, TCS Sweden is there, and
Yeah.
TCS Sydney is there. So
Hmm.
in this case, he's moving within the company only, right? TCS to TCS only.
TCS to
He's
TCS.
not coming from Kelly Services or Manpower Consultancy and deploying in TCS Australia, right?
Actually, I have encountered a situation.
Okay,
There was a contract like similar to that. I mean,
okay.
in that country, in Singapore, you have, if you are, somebody is coming and for a particular project, they are taking only as a people as a contingent worker as per their policy.
No,
So
you're saying
even,
Singapore,
yeah,
TCS
even,
Singapore and TCS India. If employee moving from TCS India to TCS Singapore,
yeah.
then he is treated as a contractor.
For the client they are working, they, as per their land of law, if they have a policy
I'm
that
not saying about,
contingent worker can work in their project.
see,
So
I'm not saying about client. If client means, then he is a contingent worker. You're right. See here, instead of Kelly Services, it will show TCS India.
okay.
See, I'm not saying about client TCS to client. I'm saying TCS to TCS.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that is called global assignment. In TCS India, he's working and he's deployed in TCS USA for some other assignment for
Yeah,
6 months.
it
That
was
is called,
hypothetical. It was a hypothetical example, but it is not possible in same system, same organization. No?
yeah, same. It's not possible, right? Because TCS, he's already TCS employee and
Yeah, yeah,
he's deploying in TCS USA. That's it. That
yeah.
is called global assignment. If he's TCS employee in India and he's deploying to one of the Singapore client, okay, then he'll be treated as contractor only,
Okay, all right, got
contingent worker.
got it.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's it for this week. We'll catch up next
So
week.
Shrikant, next week we will. I mean, on coming not this Monday. After this Monday, Holi is celebrated here in the